This was the great city of New Orleans very early this morning as the first of 4 Confederate memorials was being removed in the middle of the night. Even so, folks showed up, including some people who held a candlelight vigil for the memorial that was being taken down, a memorial to a white supremacist uprising in the 1870s that took dozens of lives. Joining us now is Mitch Landrieu. He's the mayor of New Orleans. Mr. Mayor, thank you very much for being with us tonight. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Rachel. Thanks for having me.
Let me ask you how you perceive the range of reactions you're hearing from your constituents about this. What's the reaction?
I think most people in New Orleans are pretty happy about it. You know, after Katrina, when we just really got destroyed, 500,000 homes hurt, 250,000 destroyed, we had to rebuild the city. And we're thankful to the rest of the nation for gasping at the possibility of losing what a lot of people think is a city that's the soul of America. And as we began to rebuild our city and started to think about who we were and what we were, these monuments popped just right up and said, you know, why do we have monuments that are revering the Confederacy right in the heart of the most prominent circles in the city in places of reverence? And we had 2 years of discussion over this. This wasn't a secret. It didn't happen overnight. We had hearings of historic landmark commissions, city councils, et cetera, and we've been through every court that you can go through. The reason why we did this thing in the middle of the night is because of the threats that all of the contractors received. The first contractor we had his car blown up. And so for the safety and security of the people, you know, we decided to take the monuments down tonight. We have 3 others that we're going to take down. We're not going to tell people when we're going to do it, but it'll be in the near future.
What do you know about the origin of the threats?
Well, it's really hard to tell because, as you know, on social media and other things, it's really hard to kind of capture it, but they're there. Anybody can go on social media and look at the kind of vitriol that's coming from folks that want to preserve this. But essentially what this is a group of people, it was called the Cult of the Lost Cause, that wanted to promote white supremacy at a very brief time in our history when the Confederacy tried to tear the nation apart. And these statues were put up, as you said, at a very brief time over New Orleans' 300 history. So one of the things that people of New Orleans have decided to do is we rebuild our city and we claim our past. We want to tell the whole history of our city, not just a very small part of it, and we want to celebrate the thing that makes New Orleans really wonderful and beautiful that everybody experiences when you get there, which is our diversity. That's the gift that New Orleans has given to the rest of the country, and these statutes are an aberration in terms of what New Orleans has been and what New Orleans wants to be.
Briefly, Mr. Mayor, you said there are 3 more that you do expect to come down. You want to give us any sort of sense of the time frame in which this is going to happen? Are you going to space these out, or we should expect this to happen soon?
You should expect to happen soon. We got clearance from the court the other day, and we began forthwith last night. And in the near future, we're going to take Robert E. Lee down, who never stepped foot in the city of New Orleans. That would be like putting King George where the Washington Monument is in Washington, D.C. It just makes absolutely no sense because everybody now remembers the point of the Confederacy was to tear the nation apart, not to support it. And so I think those are going to come down, and we're going to put things there that reflect the history, the diversity, the beauty, and the culture, and all of the history of New Orleans as time allows.
Mitch Landrieu, Mayor of New Orleans, thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We have some breaking news to get to tonight that is just coming in out of Arkansas. Some disturbing news, actually, but we'll have that for you right after this.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.